Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Texas Rangers are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn.
For Philadelphia, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
The wind of the pitch. That's outside. And we're underway here this afternoon. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next pitch is outside. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18th, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took it deep. And a 2-1 on the way. That one missed.
That's the ball.
That clips a corner.
Down is full.
Stays alive. And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Righty to the plate. Check swing, no appeal.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Over to first, and he's saved. Turner off of first with 2 away. Laced down the line, could be extra bases, and that's going to kick into the corner. Run scores easily, and the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard. 0 for 6 in the series so far. First offering, and it just misses. Now 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. One-two now. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill here today, Aaron Nola.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Bubba Thompson.
No left field.
Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. 0-1.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, you know, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Michael Young stepping in for the Rangers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs, base is empty. Nate Walker stepping in for the Rangers. 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Off the mark there. 1-0. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ashburn in position. And that'll do it. And the Rangers set down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran second baseman, Chase Utley. Eovaldi back to work. Good eye right there. The 1-0. And that's outside. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That one missed. Now 3-0. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
In for a strike, now 3-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
JT Realmuto steps in. First offering misses the mark. Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Realmuto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
Utley gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Knocks it down.
The designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering misses. 2-1.
2-1.
There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. And he walked him.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one misses. Ball 2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Struck him out looking.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is popped up.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 runs in. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-zip.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Two on, 1 out. And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
The punch out there, and there are 2 down.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Schmidt, the next to hit, takes outside. Ashburn, the runner at third. Turner at first. 2 out of the inning. Next one misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
The pitch. Here's a strike.
1-1.
The wind and the pitch. And it is 2-1. And another ball. And he deals. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hard on the ground to first. He handles it himself. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Corey Seager.
Seager stands in now. 2 for 6 so far in the series. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and Seager is set down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. On to the third inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ryan Howard. Howard measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. On the ground. Low takes it to the bag and one away in the top of the third.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Chase Utley getting ready to hit. The walk and a run scored his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And there's a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next one is off the play. Ball 3. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
The catcher.
So a man aboard. JT Realmuto will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Man at first. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And takes low for ball 1. Utley off of first with 2 away. And there he goes. Out to short. Walker tosses to first, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
The right fielder, Adolis.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And misses inside. And now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Three 1 now. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Nola throw to first. Garcia back on a dive. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And there's the strike. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Leody Taveras stands in now and watches strike 1. Homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Bubba Thompson.
Here's Bubba Thompson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one pulled foul.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And the 0-1. They say it went.
0-2.
First and third, 1 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here is Michael Young. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Kyle Schwarber. The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. 2-0. Foul ball there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good eye in that spot. But he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster."
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now Richie Ashburn, 1 for 2. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. That catches the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes a 2-2. And that one a little bit high.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Turner now. Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 on with 1 out. Here's Harper now. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. Foul ball. The next offering misses. 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a base hit up the middle. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, number 21. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Schmidt lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And 1-2. And that's outside.
Outside.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is inside.
Count is full.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Utley up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1. And the slider just misses.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He goes down looking. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Nate Walker.
Nate Walker.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next pitch downstairs, 2-0. And that's down and away.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Rodriguez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Kicks and deals. That one catches the corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
1 down, base is empty.
Hit run. Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right through there, got him. That's the second out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And downstairs, Marcus Semien waits on deck. Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes,
No
but
batter.
now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Simeon batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Seager rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And there's a strike. Seager on third. Simeon at second with 2 gone. And strike 2.
0-2.
And the righty deals.
Ball.
The idea was right, looking to locate
1 ball,
that
2 strikes.
fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
2 outs. That one
2-2.
misses, and that's ball 2. Up the middle, base hit, and a run in to score. Now 2 runs score.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Nola checks over to first, and he's back. Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is strike 1. Action in the pen down there. John King getting ready to go. Right-handed reliever. And ball 1. Check swing went around. 1 and 2. And now 2 and 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Got no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Castellanos up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Thompson under this one. And there's 2 away.
Now back, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
First pitch just misses. That one missed.
2-0.
In the air to left center. Thompson settles under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the inning, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Nola back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And now here is Bubba Thompson. That's inside. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Line to left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in and into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Michael Young. Ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And they get the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Nate Walker stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. On the ground right side. On to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back, and now it's going to be Richie Ashburn. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That's in there. Strike one.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
That's inside, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Trey Turner.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Good eye right there. Saying he's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fought off foul. Misses off the plate, and now 3 balls and a strike. Ashburn stands at second with no outs. In the air to left, down the line. Thompson under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now back, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's outside. Ryan Howard next to bat for Philadelphia. 2 outs with a runner at third. This to center field. Tavares settles under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. So they work around the leadoff double. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers 2. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. Pudge goes 5 feet 9 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
In for a strike, and a count 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to the left. That takes care of Rodriguez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now it's Corey Seager. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Semien in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off left side. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2-2 now. Semien waits. And now it's filled up. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Garcia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Semien, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one misses. Ball 1. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And the right-hander deals upstairs.
3-1.
Popped up. Harper ranging after it. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Chase Utley. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Bullpen action for the Rangers. John King getting loose out there. The 0-2. Ripped on a line. And there's a hit.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One gone, runner at first. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
And the 0-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Nola back to work. And he takes a strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Bubba Thompson.
Up next for the Rangers, Bubba Thompson. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. That one missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Michael Young waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
Runner, take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now, Michael Young. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
Nate Walker in the on-deck circle for Texas.
Three-two, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Thompson off of first with 2 away. Swing and he breaks his bat. To first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now the left fielder, Kyle.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Out there to center. Tavares settles under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Richie Ashburn. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one lifted to left. Thompson settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner with a chance now. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. Fly ball down the line. Thompson gliding to his right, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Connor Brogdon. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Brogdon.
Nate Walker stepping in for the Rangers. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pitch. And fouled off. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
They'll definitely take that. Exactly who they want on base to lead off this inning. A lot of options now with his kind of speed on first base. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Move over to first. Try to keep him close. On the ground to second. Might be two. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it. Now it's Corey Seager. A strikeout and a walk. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Rodriguez at first, one gone. Brogdon picks over, and he's back in there. The 1-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Rodriguez around second, headed for third.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Man at second with one away. Marcus Semien digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second here, one gone. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up. The pitch.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Pitching change here, Craig Kimbrell.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Way high.
Ball.
That's down and in. Nathaniel Lowe in the on-deck circle. Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Low swings through it for strike 1. And now the 0-1. Now 1-1. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Left-hand batter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, John King.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's going to be Bryce Harper.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
The wind and the pitch. That's a laser base hit.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. King, a 6'2 southpaw, 28 years old. And he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And 1 and 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Will Smith up and throwing. Nobody out. Runner at first. swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Howard stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Started to swing, held up. Step off throw to first. Harper dives back in safely. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Simeon tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers 3. Welcome back, and the batter now, Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Kimbrel back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So up next, Bubba Thompson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Oh,
Ball.
I don't know how you take that.
that was a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Ashburn in position. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated
Last
hitter,
chance now for the Rangers. Michael Young now at the plate. Out to center. Ashburn in position. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Bad driller.